Good day, students. This is Professor Alexander Kenneth Buchholz coming to you for Accounting 441 Auditing for the Economics and Business Department of Lehman College within the City University of New York, and welcome. Purpose of this short video is to go through your course outline and syllabus and to try to attempt to answer any and all questions you may have. So hopefully at this point you've gone into your Blackboard website and have downloaded the syllabus, one of two files, first being the syllabus, second being the schedule of activities. So let's kind of go through it, and then afterwards, if there are any questions, you can be free to email me at my email address of alexander.buchholz@lehman.cuny.edu. Office hours are being held this semester by appointment only, so please email me. And our instruction mode for this course is Web Enhanced Fully Online. As a course overview, auditing theory and practice, the ethics of the accounting profession, procedures for auditing the balance sheet and income statement, special investigations, and reports. This class introduces students to auditing. Auditing is unlike other accounting classes in that there is a limited amount of number crunching. Instead, this is an examination of the theory of auditing and the relationships between the auditor, the firm, and third parties. Understanding this complex relationship is critical to understanding auditing. Complexity results because although there is a contract between the auditor and the firm pays substantial fees to the auditor ultimately owes his or her allegiance to third parties. The course has two components. The first is the examination of the theory of auditing and current events in the business world that illustrate the real world of auditing. The first component is achieved through the use of the textbook and the solution of assigned problems, the second through assignment of and discussion of selected readings. Timely reading of the business press is very important. In order to take advantage of the course, it is extremely important that you as a student prepare well. It is the student's responsibility to be aware of all handouts, assignments, and announcements. I have attempted to include in this syllabus all assignment descriptions and all administrative information you will need to satisfy the course requirements. Finally, I appreciate and do encourage student feedback. The best means for communication are by email, which is listed above. You can also leave a message for me with a member of the administrative staff in the Economics and Business Department during office hours. If you are having a difficulty in the course or experience a personal situation that affects your performance, let me know right away. Don't wait until the term is over to then come and talk to me about it. Try to do it right away. Usually when students email, I'll try to set up a conference call at a time which is mutually beneficial for the two parties. When you do email me, please understand that emails may not be used to discuss grades. When you email me, please make sure you include in the subject header question from your first initial last name, Lehman Accounting 441. The reason why I do this is because I teach at several colleges and need to keep track of who's emailing me from which institution. If you have a question that you feel may benefit the class as a whole, I would ask you to please submit that question to the Ask the Professor forum in Blackboard on the discussions board. Also, once a final grade has been submitted, it is illegal to offer a student special extra credit to boost the grade. Let's take a look at the course learning objectives for this term. Demonstrate an understanding of familiarity with ethical and professional responsibilities of an audit professional. Demonstrate knowledge of the 7 types of audit reports. Demonstrate knowledge of generally accepted auditing standards. Demonstrate knowledge of management assertions and their associated general transaction/balance related audit objectives. Demonstrate knowledge of specific transaction balance related audit objectives, demonstrate knowledge of the various types of audit evidence, demonstrate knowledge of the audit planning process and the various types of analytical review procedures, demonstrate knowledge of the several types of risks that the auditor must evaluate, demonstrate knowledge of the elements of internal control and how the auditor assesses control risk. Demonstrate knowledge of the 5 audit tests available to the auditor. Our textbook this semester is the required text of Auditing and Assurance Services, an Integrated Approach by Ahrens, Elder, and Beasley. Use of technology in Blackboard. As we said in the beginning of the video, this is a fully online class. As such, all classes will be held online. These classes are being held asynchronous in nature, so you can attend them whenever you want to, as long as you meet the certain due dates for various assignments. So if you want to go on a Monday, on a Tuesday, 3 in the morning, 8 in the morning, 4 at night, it's up to you. Our week begins Monday and ends Sunday. All times are based on Eastern Standard Time. So if you're taking this course outside of that time zone, please make sure that you are cognizant that all assignments will be due based on Eastern Standard Time. Since we are online, we'll be making heavy use of Blackboard for all course documents, including materials that are based on the lecture, announcements, and handouts. Please make sure that perpetually you are checking Blackboard. I would recommend checking Blackboard every day. If you're having any technical issues, please call the staff of Information Technology Services for help. The grading policy. The final grade will be determined according to the following percentage breakdown. No curve will be given with this. We have a midterm exam worth 35%, a final worth 35%, homework assignments worth 20%, and an article assignment worth 10%, giving us 100%. All assignments are due Sunday, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless otherwise noted. Please note, no extra credit assignments will be given to students. All assignments must be submitted online by the assigned due date unless otherwise stated. No assignments will be accepted other than on Blackboard. The university needs to have a record of this, which is why we can only accept assignments via Blackboard. Please note that. Also, it is the responsibility of students to check Blackboard for grades on a periodic basis. Once an assignment grade is submitted, students have 24 hours to question the grade, or let the instructor know if there appears to be something out of sorts, maybe with the technology. After 24 hours, no changes will be made to the grade. Examinations. Examinations are worth 70% of the grade. No makeup examinations will be given, and examinations will typically be 50 multiple choice questions. The final examination for this section will be held online. Please look at the schedule of activities for the date and time. Homework assignments. As part of the grade and worth 20%, you'll be required to complete 13 online assignments. Assignments 1 through 11 will be worth 1.5 points for a total of 16.5 points, and assignments 12 and 13 will each be worth 3.5 points toward your final grade, for a total of 20 points. Students must complete the assignment in the specified time frame and will have one attempt to do so. The assignments are located on your attached schedule of activities and must be done by 11:30 p.m. The last criteria for grading is a 10% article assignment. As part of the course, students will be required to submit one assignment from an article, and it needs to be from something related to auditing within the past year. Sample of literature from professional type of articles can be found at the end of the syllabus. Articles more than 1 year old will not be accepted. After locating the article, students will write an executive summary of what is contained in the article. The format is below and should not be more than 1 to 2 pages. Number 1. Summary of information contained within the article. 2. Why the article you chose has relevancy to the accounting environment. Attach a copy of the article or link to the article to this executive summary. Make sure your article relates to auditing. Paper should use 12-point Times New Roman font and use justified settings. The due date for this article is on the schedule of activities and will be uploaded in Blackboard as specified. Over here is our grading structure of what each grade is worth, ranging from a top of A to a bottom of an F. Late assignments. No assignments will be accepted late under any circumstance. Makeup work. No assignment will be allowed to be made up under any circumstances. Incomplete grades. If an incomplete grade is given, it needs to be resolved in the following semester by the date set forth by Lehman College. Students need to follow up with the instructor to arrange to take up whatever makeup assignments they need to resolve the incomplete grade. Over here we have in bullet point 6, if you have any sort of learning disability, please make sure to contact the Office of Student Disability Services located in Schuster Hall. A final and important note. While the syllabus has been written to be as complete and thorough as possible, sometimes there may be changes. If there are changes, it will be announced via Blackboard. As stated before, it's the responsibility of the student to be aware of any changes that is given in class. Finally, keep an open mind and work hard. Good luck. One of your first assignments is to introduce yourself on Blackboard to the rest of the class and myself. Also, please read and affirm this syllabus posted to Blackboard under Week 1. You must affirm in the Blackboard discussion board that you have read and understand this contract and do so immediately. If there are any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. Over here, these are a listing of acceptable trade journals for your article. Again, all the best of luck to you this semester, and we'll see you online.